Hey everybody, welcome to Stout Advice. You know, January 1st rolls around every year, and this isn't January 1st time frame, but it rolls around every year and I'm reminded of New Year's resolutions and people start writing goals. And I was actually speaking at an event not too long ago, and a speaker before me was talking about goal setting, and I had a lot of great nuggets in their speech. But it made me think about Stout Advice and a topic I think it's very important that we understand when it comes to goal setting. There's two major keys to goals, in my opinion, that have to be there above and beyond everything else. Number one, your goal has to inspire you. It has to be something that you're passionate about and that has a purpose beyond just making money. I mean, if your goal doesn't have something bigger and higher reaching than just making money, it's just not going to be very fulfilling. And when it's not fulfilling, you're not going to be as committed to the goal, therefore you're probably going to quit and the goal's never going to actually come to fruition. The second key that I always think is extremely important when it comes to goal setting is your goals have to be visual. They have to be visual. I think so many times we rely on our brains to memorize things or retain things. Well, I hate to break it to all of us, we're not nearly as smart as we think we are, okay? We're not going to memorize those things. And so for me, with goal setting, I think it's very important that we write down our goals or have a picture of our goals somewhere where we can see them daily. For me, if you look in my bathroom, from time to time, you'll see a picture up on my mirror. So every time I brush my teeth in the morning and every night when I brush my teeth, I see a picture of whatever it is I'm trying to get accomplished, okay? So for you, let's give some examples. I know early in my career I had a picture of a house. My goal was to go from an apartment to a house. So I had a picture of this dream home that I wanted. Well, that kept that goal at the top of my mind. I also had a marker, a little erasable marker that I wrote certain things on my mirror for my goals. So my weekly goals, I'd write them down, which would equate to my monthly goals, which would lead to my quarterly goals, which would lead to my annual goals. So goals do have to be short-term, they do have to be mediocre, and they have to be long-term, and they have to be obtainable, things that you can actually accomplish. But the two most important keys to making your goals something you can actually accomplish is it has to, A, be something that inspires you, something bigger than yourself, right? And B, it has to be something that you're consistently reminding yourself of visually, something that you see on a regular basis. So action item number one, what are your goals? Write them down. Write them down, whatever your goals are. I don't know what they are, but write them down. And remember, success is reaching your God-given potential in life in everything. Okay, so not just material gains. So write down your goals on parenting if you have kids, if you have a spouse, if you have a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is, have goals for every facet of your life. And it should take some time. It should take some time, but I promise it's worth it. Second action item is pick out some main themes there that you want to write down or pictures you want to take to put on your mirror or somewhere that you see regularly. Maybe it's your phone. You know, if you have some of these smartphones, you can put a picture on your smartphone where every time you pick up your phone, you see it. You know, I know for me, if you were to look at my phone, you'll see pictures of my two little boys, Miles and Cooper. Well, I don't just have those pictures on there because they're my pride and joy, my kids, right, along with my wife. But I have those on there to remind myself as I'm traveling, as I'm going around the world doing whatever it is I'm doing, to always be the best dad possible. Always make time for my kids. That's a goal that I'm reminded of every time I pick up my phone. So that's action item number one, action item number two, right? I hope that made sense to you. Thanks for joining us on Stout Advice, and go make it a great day.